There is a common misconception that value leakage majorly occurs across the entire life cycle, starting from the exploration part to post-whale review part. But this slide, the Stellarix analysis, where we have identified these breakpoints, this changes this specific scenario. And what we can understand is that this value leakage is very much concentrated on certain breakpoints. So if you see the breakpoint 1 and breakpoint 5, well design, freeze, and post well learning, these are relatively low impact areas where value leakage is very limited. Whereas breakpoint 4, service integration, it is during the completion of phase and it has a moderate impact. Now the real bleeding actually happens at breakpoint 2 and breakpoint 3, the real time drilling decision making and NPT event response, where a stuck pipe or tool failure event starts to occur. So the root cause of escalating cost is that incentives actually favor the risk avoidance, not on the rapid recovery. So the companies try to avoid that risk, they invest a lot of money around that. But when the incident actually happens, the recovery path is not that established, and that takes a lot of time in taking the decision who's going to take the ownership of solving the challenge. For example, a 6 to 12 hour delay in simply making a decision on how to respond to a subsurface hazard can easily extend that non productive time into multiple days. And if for multiple days there is a downtime, then it might cost millions of dollars to any organization who is operating these drill rigs. So if you look at this key insight here, the 50% of value is lost during real time execution. Why? Because right now there is no single stakeholder simultaneously possessing decision authority, complete data visibility, and economic incentives as well for that.